Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with the video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Miami Heat Dallas Mavericks Game 6 of the NBA Finals. So let's get started. The Dallas Mavericks just beat the Miami Heat 105-95 in Game 6 of the NBA Finals for Dallas to win their first NBA championship. This is a great coming for the Dallas Mavericks winning their first NBA championship. I know it felt real good from them winning their first NBA championship. Dirk Nowitzki, Jason Kidd winning their first title, especially Jason Kidd. After being the age of 38 years old, winning his first NBA championship is something. And also Dirk Nowitzki, after being in the league for 13 years, finally wins his first world championship, which is really something that he hadn't done until now. So I got to give my congratulations to the Dallas Mavericks for playing the Miami Heat well. No one didn't expect the Dallas Mavericks to win this series, but I knew that Dallas Mavericks had a real shot of beating the Miami Heat in this series. Because if you looked at the Dallas Mavericks team as a whole, they got a pretty good team. They got a good nucleus of team players on their team. What can you say about that team? That team played well. Terry, he played well in this series. The Barea, man, is that Barea quick or what? He's got speed for a little man for only being under 6 feet, being with speed. He has speed. He was very quick in this series. And I got to give it to Dirk Nowitzki winning the NBA Finals MVP award. Now he'll go down as a Finals MVP along with Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, with the other people who won the NBA Finals MVP award. He's in the history books as a person who has won the NBA Finals MVP. And I got to give my congratulations to the Dallas Mavericks on a job well done, a well-deserved win for the Dallas Mavericks, and congratulations to you guys' first World Championship. And all I got to say is the Miami Heat, you gave it a good shot, but you couldn't get the job done. You guys thought you guys were going to go breeze through this NBA Finals and take care of the Dallas Mavericks, but you couldn't get the job done. You guys did your early celebrating last year in late June when you guys signed Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and when you guys signed LeBron James, Chris Bosh, and re-signed Dwayne Wade. You guys thought you guys were going to be starting a dynasty. You guys thought you were going to be the Bulls of the 90s. Or win the 72 games, more than win 72 games like what the Bulls did. Well, I got news flash for you, Miami Heat. You couldn't get the job done. You thought you were the top shit. You thought when you knocked off the Boston Celtics, you guys were celebrating too prematurely. You still had 2 more rounds to do it, to win the NBA championship. You couldn't get the job done. You couldn't get it done. And now this will mount for LeBron James and Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade to look themselves in the mirror and said, what did we do wrong? What in the hell could we would have done if we would have won this game? Well, for Miami Heat, you guys got a long off season to figure out what you guys want to do. And it looks like that you guys are built to win the title right now, but you guys are not built for the long run. It doesn't take 3 superstar players to win the NBA championship. I know the Bulls, as I knew when right in the fact, after when the Bulls won their first NBA championship, What did the Bulls do before they won the first NBA championship? They built their team through the draft. When they acquired some key components to their team, even though they had Michael Jordan, then when they had John Paxson, eventually then they added Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and then eventually they drafted B.J. Armstrong, and that was the very key. That was the very nucleus of the Chicago Bulls, and also along with the trade that they did from the New York Nets for trading Charles Oakley for Bill Cartwright as well. So that was the key for the Bulls to be a world championship, being smart as a team to build a winner to be proud of, and that's what the Bulls did when they won their first 3 NBA championships. They built the team from the draft and did a little bit of free agency, but basically from key trades. That's allowed the Bulls to have a good team when they won their six titles in 8 years. And I was there when Jordan had his first finals MVP trophy, his first finals trophy, and he was crying. Everyone felt for Michael Jordan when he finally got the monkey off of his back to winning an NBA championship. Because Michael Jordan was basically everyone saying that Michael Jordan was just a one-man show. Michael Jordan was saying that, a scoring champion doesn't win world championship, and that drove Michael Jordan crazy because I'm doing everything I can, scoring 39 points, 45 points, 45 points, 39 points, 35 points, and we're still losing. So what did Michael Jordan do? Michael Jordan changed his configuration, and he got his teammates more involved with the team. He made them do to their own technicalities, make it up to them, their different abilities in order for them to win the championship, and that's what Jordan did. That's what Jordan did in their first NBA championship run. He did whatever he needed. If they needed to score, he wanted to score. If he wanted to pass the ball, shooting, defending, whatever he had to do to win the title, and that's what he did. And that's what Michael Jordan did. And when Michael Jordan retired for the first time, when Michael Jordan decided to come back when the Bulls got beat by the Orlando Magic in the second round of the 95 NBA playoffs, Michael Jordan decided that he wasn't prepared for the season. He made a commitment to himself, a challenge for himself, saying by the time next year he was going to be ready for this game. And what did happen? What Michael Jordan did? Michael Jordan came back with the vengeance, and he won 3 more NBA championships. Along with the key was a crucial key that the Bulls had a good team. When they acquired Dennis Rodman, when they traded Will Perdue to the San Antonio Spurs, that was key for the Bulls to winning an NBA championship. As we all know, in the 95-96 season, they won 72 wins, and they lost only 10 games. The second season, they won 69-13. They were 1 win shy of winning back-to-back 70-win game seasons. And I know they're in their last third title, Pete. They had to finish the season at 62-20, but majority of that season, before they played the Utah Jazz, Scottie Pippen was injured for the first around 30-something games of the Bulls 97-98 season. He was injured. Scottie Pippen he injured his back. And that was a very key that the Bulls couldn't defeat the Utah Jazz when they played them twice because Scottie Pippen was injured. But when Scottie Pippen was in there, the Bulls managed to defeat the Utah Jazz. So there you go. So Miami Heat, you guys thought you guys were the top shit. You guys said you celebrated too early, and look what it did. You couldn't get the job done. You couldn't get the Duke or the nail in the coffin. Well, the Dallas Mavericks did that. They nailed you in the coffin, and to win their first NBA championship is almost very sweet. for them to do that to you guys after all you guys were thinking you guys were going to be the top shit. You guys thought you were going to be this great dynasty of a team, and you couldn't get the job done. So you guys better watch out next year in the Eastern Conference. You guys going to have to handle yourself with the Bulls once again. This time around, the Bulls is going to be, the Bulls got almost all their players back for next season. All they need to get is a number 2 guard along with Derrick Rose. If they get a number 2 guard, you better watch out, Miami Heat. You guys are not going to win. You guys are not going to do jack shit. And I don't care until you guys do. Then I will personally go on YouTube. If you guys win the NBA championship next year, I will personally, I will do a video personally on the Miami Heat of them winning their. I will do a good video on the Miami Heat next year if they win the NBA Finals next year. I will do definitely a good video for them if they win, and that is a promise I intend to keep. So there you go. So in closing, Miami Heat, all I got is 2 words for you. Ha ha! I'm out. And one other saying by me. I got one other thing that I gotta say for the Miami Heat losing.